yards out. And buying time, and now just take the incompletion. First down. It's going to go left. Here's Beckham. The flag out after a pickup of 4. What's it like watching Eli from the booth instead of from the opposing sideline twice a year?
Well, yeah, it's easier up here because when he throws
pass interference, number 81 offense, 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
I'm loving this. This is fantastic.
2nd and 15 as Beckham catches at the line of scrimmage and goes out of bounds. That's his first catch since the last one was wiped out.
So are you telling me, though, we're going to have like 30 commercials in a row, though, coming up here soon?
Just to pay for your salary, my friend. We got to do it at some point.
Well, gosh, it's not enough then, I guess.
Might be 40. Look at Beckham. Odell's 50th career game was last week down in Houston. So when you compare what he's done through his first 50 all time with others, he's got the most receptions all time through his first 50. More than Anquan Bolden. And Landry third most.
Well, Beckham can do everything. He's an inside receiver. He's outside. He can catch. I mean, he's at the top of the Mount Rushmore in the league of receivers for sure. Oh, look at there he goes.
Look at this. Do something cool. Oh, look at you want cool? Here it comes. Can get away here. No, he's going to be dropped back for a loss. Cameron Jordan would not bend. A loss of 8, but for a moment they had the Matador move, and I thought, here we go. This is right here. Watch this.
Nope. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this isn't good. I'm going to run over here. Ah, you're too big. I don't. Oh, you got me. He's mad at Zolan. Jim
alongside of you. Is that Tommy Brewer?
Oh, yes.
Carrying the coach.
If you're running around that guy, just run. Be careful.
Here's Eli. A little play action to start this series. Guns it over the head of Beckham. And, of course, coming up at halftime, the Verizon halftime report. JB and all the crew standing by. We've had a couple of overtime games today. Interesting, we had 2 overtime games in which the team that... Take the reverse to Beckham. They look his way for a pass. It's not there. Ball comes out. Did Goldman have the catch? Has the Saints take off with Lattimore. Manning tries to shove him out, and he does.
Through osmosis, just watching him, you learn so much faster than having to go through the experience yourself.
There's Beckham spinning out of a tackle. But 2 more Saints converge on him.
But back to Barkley, you really can't go wrong because you know it's the safest pick in the draft. I mean, this guy's going to be a great player. And then Odell Beckham, that looks like that was a pretty safe pick, too. He was the 12th overall pick. I think he's lived up to, you know, that billing of that draft pick.
Just got the big contract. Allen's bunch. Different story today as Manning's pass goes to Beckham, and he is tossed down by Davis. Just a 4-yard gain, and Beckham, he's a passionate player, Tony, and there's nothing but frustration for him so far today.
Yeah, he's passionate, and he wears his emotions on the sleeve, and sometimes he wears them all over his body as he gets upset over and over in many different ways. And you see the last play here, just a 3-yard pass. I feel like every pass for the Giants is 3 yards, and you can do stuff like these 2 are doing.
And there's Beckham slicing across the field, trying to get away from Lattimore. Stiff arms him and finally shoved toward the Giants bench. That's another 13 for Beckham, his longest play of the day.
Well, good job getting him inside and getting him open, but look at this. I mean, he just... It's like the guy who's trying to get in basketball, and you're like, I got to get the ball from my dad or something. He just lets you run around him, and he just dribbles behind his back, and then he kind of goes over here with it. And you're just like, just let me have the ball. Lattimer's like, just stop so I can tackle you. Their weakness. It's a good job by Sherman, but it catches up with you. And today was a classic example.
Pass to Beckham. Look at that cut. Down to the 21 of New Orleans.
Poor job. Great job right there by the Giants, but you're going to watch Lattimer's 10 yards off for no reason. I mean, just a little too safe right there in the coverage. Obviously playing the old school prevent defense at the end of the game.
Not preventing a whole lot right now.
Well, the same thing. Come out and throw it again.
Pass incomplete.
He tried to throw it to him again. Just a hair late.
Yard touchdown drive by the Saints to go back up by 15. Eli still has it. Now he completes it to Beckham. He's able to get out of bounds. The executive producers of the NFL on CBS are Sean McManus and Harold Bryant. President of CBS Sports is David Burson. Vice President of Remote Production, Steve Karasik. Today's game produced by Jim Rickoff, directed by Mike Arnold. Our replay producer, Ryan Galvin. Associate directors are Brian Kozowski and Eric Spitzer.
You go contact, defense. Penalty is declined. The result of the play is the first down.
The Vice President of Student.
This thing set. If you do, you'll get the best version. You can't use your weapons enough when they're all on the field if there's not enough time for them to push you down the field vertically.
What did you do at the end of your career again?